Welcome to Rosenda's Little Pink Casa. In today's video, come shop with me for pretty garden decor, vintage style nightwear, and a few extras. Today I'm going to go and do some shopping for some different things. I thought I'd take you along with me. I'm looking for some garden decor. Some of the things that I'm looking for are like some statuaries and maybe some more pretty decor, like to add some more charm and ambiance. Also lighting, I'm always looking for some pretty like solar light type decor. Maybe a bird cage or something. I don't know. I love bird cages and I love birds, so I'm going to be looking for something kind of like pops my eye with that. I'm also looking for some tablecloths that I can put on my outdoor tables that are round, so those are kind of hard to find. I don't know. And also I'll be looking for some new nightwear. A little bit more summery, more fresh, maybe 100% cotton type styles. I'm particularly looking for like Laura Ashley, Rachel Ashwell, Shabby Chic, those kind of nightwears. I love those. They're so feminine and pretty and vintage style. I have a few things in my mind in particular, but you know, I never know what I'll find. So I'm getting ready to go right now. Got my purse and let's head out. So let's head to Marshall's first. I haven't been here in a while and I headed straight to the garden decor and where they have pots and containers. And I did find a pretty assortment of different styles. I like this rosebud, that white with pinks. Those are so pretty, but it's not what I'm looking for, and it seems like it's more of an indoor pot. So I'm looking for outdoor pots. I'm looking for terracotta and just, I like that theme for my garden. And these are kind of not at all what I'm going for. That the fall flowers there, the hydrangeas are pretty. And this is trending if you like this wicker type urn basket. That was a great find. Also, this bird art is so pretty. I'm loving the colors, but I'm just not looking for that today. And then also here we head to the pajamas. So I'm looking for the Laura Ashley and his Shabby Chic, any of that. I did find this blue and white pajama set, but it's not 100% cotton. So I'm going to pass. Just kept looking through it all to see if I could find any hidden gems through the nightwear. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any, so I moved on to another part of the store where I came across daily planners and yearly calendars, which I do need a new one. So I love the color theme of the blue and white, and I found a pretty one with roses and floral, perfect for like my garden. Next, we're moving on to TJ Maxx and Home Goods. It's been a while since I've been here, so I was excited to see if they had any garden decor on sale or on clearance. And I did find some statuaries, and especially this beautiful sculpture of a little girl holding a red balloon. It was exactly what I have been looking for, but I looked at the price and still wasn't prepared to pay that. I thought it was a little too high. So I'm going to keep my eye out for more. And then we head to the pajamas and nightwear again, trying to find some more. And what do I see? A Shabby Chic. I was so excited because look at those ruffles. Yes, it's exactly what I was looking for. Next on to Michael's. I decided to go there because I had seen a collection that they have called Blush Romance, and I was interested to see what they had. So this is what I came across first. It was so beautiful, this rose painting art, and I thought that was beautiful. So this collection is filled with maroons and burgundies and pinks and golds, and a lot of vintage, really pretty, like shabby chic style. Exactly what I love, but I really liked all these planters that they had for floral arrangements. Those are really pretty. And then I also love this bird cage. I thought, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. It's a bird cage. It's gold, but you know what? I thought this might be not good for outside because it's too pretty and I don't think it's for outdoor. They did have some lamps, those solar touch lamps you can just, use outside, but it wasn't my style. But they do have so many pretty things in this collection. But I specifically was looking for outdoor decor, and this seemed more like indoor. but I do love the birds, and it was very pretty. So I just kept looking, and this was something my daughter showed me. She said, Mom, that is beautiful. And it says Book of Flowers, so it's perfect for the gardener or any of us that love flowers. That would make a beautiful floral arrangement on a bookcase. And then I just kept looking out through the clearance, and I found these baskets. Now, I love working with baskets in the garden, and this is a great basket that I love to use to hang on my front door or on a gate, or even add some flowers in there. So those were on clearance, and I definitely would go back and get another one of those if I can get a chance to. I didn't get to get one at the moment, but those make great outdoor garden planners. Moving on to Kohl's. Now, Kohl's had a lot of beautiful decor and wonderful things that are on sale. They had some statuaries, and they had pretty garden decor, whimsical type decor. And I just kept looking because you'll never know what you'll find. So I love the pots. Oh, there's a terracotta pot, which caught my eye. Wasn't really my style. This seemed a little more contemporary, but they are very pretty. And that's exactly like the pot I have, but it's a little larger that I have my peace lily in the kitchen. So I did recognize that. And these were more somewhat like for indoor pots. So I'm looking for outdoor. I did spot these beautiful blue and white pots. There's lovely shaped, and they nestle inside each other. So there's three of them in different sizes, and I thought that might be pretty. So I'm thinking about that. But then I saw these garden trellises, and I was amazed because that's exactly what I have been kind of looking forward to for my rose garden. I came to these beautiful bird cages that are solar. So they're like solar lanterns. And I picked it up and looked at it and realized that it has a little lock. It's like a beautiful bird cage. So it's definitely outdoor. And I love the color. It's very vintage. And I think it'll add some character to my garden. And then I noticed it had a hole for drainage. So I was like, yes, I think I can use this in the garden and use it for potting some beautiful flowers too. So I'm back, and I'm going to share a little bit of everything that I ended up finding. First, let's start with garden decor. So I really was looking for a solar lamp and something that I can put outside to bring some light and ambiance in my garden, especially in the evening and night. And I love this bird cage. So when I saw this, it's so pretty. It's giving me like antique vibes, and then it has the bird. So I realized that it had the solar on the top, and then it has a little lock on the side. It unlocks, like unhinges there, and then it opens up. So what I was so excited about and why I got this was because there is a hole at the bottom, and that means that I can actually add some flowers and put some pretty foliage in here, and it'll drip, so I can water in this, and I think that's gonna look so pretty. In fact, the light's on right now. And so this is gonna be great. I think I'm gonna put it on a shepherd hook, and it actually has a handle. I was also debating on if I should paint this white or what should I do with it, but I'm really liking this antique color, so I think it might add some color to my garden since I have a lot of white decor and furniture out there anyways. I'm kind of liking the vintage look. But you tell me what you think, because if you think I should paint it maybe white, or I don't know, I'm always painting everything white outside of my garden. So I thought this would actually bring some character to it. For now, I think I'm just gonna put it on a table until I can go to the nursery and get some plants or flowers to put in here. I'm not sure what, but I think something cascading down might be really pretty. But I really have to be careful because it's hot here in Arizona right now, so I gotta get something that's gonna last. And I gotta also think about where I wanna put this, because I wanna put it in an area that can light up my garden. So maybe a nice corner in the garden bed, maybe even the bistro table, I'm not sure. So we'll just figure that out as I go along, but I thought this was a great find, and it was actually on sale. And that bird cage is from Kohl's, but this is from Kohl's, and I love it. Again, it has the bird, so it's the same little, I think the garden line is probably the same. It's Sonoma, And I've been wanting a little garden trellis for my roses or anything that I'm gonna be planting in my garden bed. As I'm planning my fall gardening, I'm thinking about that too, because I'm finding like garden decor is not in season, so I'm gonna have to start looking more at thrift stores, antique stores and stuff. So I'm thinking of maybe painting this, like spray painting this white too. I like the antique color, but it's really not my aesthetic. So I'm thinking this might be good for the roses, or maybe I can keep it this color, but I'm not sure. I think it would be pretty white, especially in the rose garden. You tell me what you think I should do, if you have any ideas. But I'm really excited about this, and it was also on sale. So everything is on sale, garden decor, which is so exciting. And then actually found this. Now this was at actually Cracker Barrel. So yeah, I know we went to eat there one night, and I couldn't believe that in their store they had garden decor on clearance. I've been looking for something like this. It's the watering can with the little spray of like lights that come out of it. It's a solar light, so it lights up, and you hang it from like a shepherd's hook over a potted plant or potted plants or a garden bed, and it looks like the watering can is spraying out water. It gives like a whimsical look to it. It's got pretty roses with the butterflies, just adding a little bit of different color in the garden with these whimsical type garden decor kind of adds some character and also a little more color and a little more fun too. I'm thinking of hanging this over my red tree rose or one of my roses that I have in a pot, in a terracotta pot. Might look so pretty over that. Next, I was looking for tablecloths, and I was looking specifically for 2 tablecloths that had the round circle so that I could put my umbrella through the bistro table. These are specifically for bistro tables or tables with umbrellas, like circle round tables. So the first one, I did show this in my garden tea video. I didn't get to show it really well, so I thought I'd show a little bit better on this in this video what it looks like. But these 2 I did get online. So this is the beautiful floral pattern. First of all, you couldn't really see this pattern in the video. They are beautiful big roses, and you see the beautiful like pinks and rose colors along with blues. And then the blue is so pretty. They're like hydrangeas. So I really love this pattern. I think it's so beautiful the way that it has the different colors of florals. And then the way I styled it in my garden video with all of the like lace and everything else on top, it just added more character and texture. So the reason why I like these 2, these are really nice and thick, but they're very durable and they're still pretty. This was the Pomona style, and it's spill proof, easy care with zipper and umbrella hole. So here's the umbrella hole. And what I love about this too is that they have zippers. So the good thing about this is you don't have to take your umbrella out of your table if you want to change this out, or if it gets dirty. You don't have to do that. You can just unzip and it comes right off. So that's why it's a little bit like, I think better to find something specifically for an umbrella table opposed to just using any round tablecloth maybe. But that's kind of my opinion, especially when it's outdoors. Then I found a white one. So I wanted a white one because this is kind of basic. I love that I can style this with anything. And then also this has a zipper. So here's the umbrella hole. This one is a little bit shorter, and these ones are a little longer. So this is a little bit, you can kind of see, and this fits the bistro table, my mini bistro table, really well. It goes all the way down, so it looks really pretty. This is a little shorter, a little more petite, has a zipper too. So you can unzip it and throw it in the wash and not have to worry about taking the umbrella out. I needed a new daily planner, new calendar for this new year. I start one at the beginning of like July, August. The other one had already ran out in June, so I definitely needed a new one. So I went ahead and got 3 because my daughter needed one too, and she loves this aesthetic too, so I got her the roses one. It's so pretty. So this is gonna be mine with the pretty butterflies and floral, and I love the blues. And then my daughter's, and then I got my husband a journal because he wants to start journaling, and I thought this is really nice. And so we all got our little trio for all 3 of us. When I was searching through home decor and garden decor, I did find some new tea towels, which you're not going to believe how pretty these are. They have teapots and little roses, like pink roses. They're so cute. Look at that. And I did need some new ones, but you know me, teapots and teacups and roses, could not resist. So I did need some new dish towels, and these are so cute. I love that. They're so pretty. I found some pretty pajamas that are really trending right now. I've noticed that these are trending, these pretty pajamas with the eyelit and just real pretty, like kind of like a lounge around the house type pajama, but it's 100% cotton. This is Rachel Ashwell, so I did find something from her, and I'm always, everything I get from Laura Ashley, Rachel Ashwell, or Shabby Chic pajamas or nightwear are always wonderful. They're great. The quality is great, but these are so cute. And then the top has the pretty sleeves with the little ruffles and more eyelit, which I love that. It's so pretty. So it's very loose, very forgiving. You have the eyelit on the bottom, and I was so excited. Okay, then I found another one, and this one is from Rachel Ashwell as well. So this is a beautiful blue and white and the flowers, and then it also has the pretty ruffle on the bodice here, along with some, you know, pretty ruffled on the top. So I'm just loving this. It's like a real pretty, forgiving little nightie, but it has the eyelet too. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so this is also 100% cotton, and this is like a comfy, so vintage. Like, I know it's giving me grandma core, but I think in the summer, it's just staying cool is really nice, and having something like that is really fresh. The last one I found is so pretty. This one is actually Shabby Chic. Yes, so excited. This one they had in blue and white, and they had it in pink and white. I decided to get the pink and white, and this one is so pretty. I love this. This one's kind of giving like a baby doll look, but the sleeves are ruffled. Okay, you see the pretty sleeves. And then there's lace on the top, and it's just feels so vintage and giving me that complete feeling like I'm in a beautiful like Jane Austen novel. Well, those are some of the things that I found shopping this time with you all. I hope you enjoyed shopping with me and seeing all the fun things. For anything I shared, like the tablecloths, I have the links for those if you are wanting to check out more information on those. I did link some pajamas sort of like these that are in my LTK. So the LTK app, if you download that and follow me, Rosenda Valenzuela, I'm on there, and you can see everything that I share. And I did link some things that are similar to this. So in a future video, you'll be able to see more of where and what I'm gonna do with the garden decor. And let me know what you think and what your favorite item was. And thank you again for watching. And if you're new, please subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Have a beautiful day.